Good Monday morning. Let's start with some band results and then some golf results. Two did great work over the weekend. The band finished fifth at Valley Fest, which is the biggest, most competitive marching band competition of the year, always held in West Des Moines. And the Warrior Marching Band, as I said, took fifth, but is that right? Yes, fifth. Top two are always from out of state. There's, I think, a school from Missouri and a school from Sioux Falls. Well, that's what they do, is marching band, and they're pretty much unbeatable by a band program that tries to do a lot of things. But so we finished once again in the top three among all Iowa marching bands. Did a great job beating Linn-Mars and Jefferson's and lots of other schools. So congratulations to the band. I'm not sure there'll ever be a marching band show that I will enjoy more than that Les Mis show. It was just an awesome show. We loved it. I get a chance to see it again tonight, I believe, at the Five Seasons Band Classic at Kingston. I believe, if my announcement is correct, we're on about 9 o'clock. Somebody fix that for me if I'm wrong about that. And we should also see him one more time at the Burlington game, our last home football game, which is a week from this coming Friday night. Okay, great job, band, great season. Now golf, another great season, maybe the best in the 59-year history of Washington, except for one, who won the state championship. Warriors placed sixth at state over the weekend, just one shot behind fifth place Linn-Mar and 20 shots behind state champion Waukee. And Warriors had the fourth best score in the field on the second day. There was a great second day. Alex Slattery, sophomore, tied for 16th out of the 80 golfers at state with a 158, including a very nice 74 on Saturday. That was his second best on Saturday. And then his brother Joe tied for 18th. Had another great meet at 159. He had a 78 on Saturday. And junior Frank Lindwall and freshman Connor Neighbors both posted 163s. Frank had a 77 and Connor a 78 on Friday. So we had some great golf. Connor's total was the second best score by a freshman in the 80 competitors there. And junior Logan Bracey and senior Gabe Chandler made up the Warrior field. So they finished the season with, when you count against all their opponents and all the duels and quads and invitationals and district and state and conference, they finished 100 wins and 11 losses, one of the best records in the state, won 12 of their 14 meets, including the MVC Conference, the Mississippi Division Conference, the Krandijk, the Limmer Invitational, and the Cedar Falls Invitational, and the district tournament. So they had a great season, and in those championship events, they were 66-0. So what an awesome job by our golf team. And I bet you're waiting to hear about that big freshman football game on Friday night out at Prairie. And Prairie was probably pretty heavily favored in that. We had a winning the same record of 5-1, but comparing scores, they had beaten the same people we'd beaten by significantly more points than we had. So that thing ended in a tie, 28-28, which we thought was really a victory for the Warriors. Braden Wright threw a pair of touchdown passes, one to Lincoln Riley and the other to Ross Snicker. Mick McCurry also threw a touchdown pass, his to Lincoln Riley, to get that 28-28 tie. So next up, the 5-1 now, 5 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. It's City High Thursday night under the lights at Kingston. That would be a good one to see. I plan to be there for that. On Tuesday of this week, the Mads will be participating in the All-State Festival. For the second year, will be directed by the person who's actually going to direct the All-State Festival, Dr. Pete Eklund. And so this is a great chance to see our top singers perform in concert at First Lutheran Church at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. Study table today. Reminder, teachers, even though the announcements sometimes finish, not today, but most days finish before the bell rings, please keep your classes in the room until the bell rings. Sometimes you come back with later announcements, and we just don't want to get in the habit of wandering out before the bell rings, ending the class for this period or any other period. And I think that's about it for me, except to tell you what birthdays. Laura Black, T.J. Vogel, Olivia Wimmer, and Chris Zito with birthdays today. And lunch today is beef teriyaki noodles with buttered noodles and breadstick. That seems a little redundant. Burger basket, pasta bar, sub sandwiches. Those are pretty popular these days, I've noticed. And pizza wedge. And volleyball JV, big JV tournament here. Good luck to our JV volleyball players in tournament here tonight. Anderson?
Comic Book Club tonight, Game Club tomorrow night. Be there.
One last thing, we have some great college reps here this week. On Wednesday at 10, Simpson College in the counseling office, And on Thursday, these next three are all on Thursday, 9 o'clock Kaplan University, and at 10:45 Iowa Central Community College, and at 1 o'clock the University of Iowa. Those last three all on Thursday, and Simpson on Wednesday in the counseling office. We thank you for your attention to these Monday morning announcements. Have a great week.